We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Chiefs and the Republicans. Stepping up to the plate, Chen. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now the 2-1. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
The left fielder, number 1.
This one's down to third. Taken in by Machado. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Yo, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Now the 1-1 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So digging in now, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Batting second, not shortstop, Fernando.
Stepping in now, Fernando Tatis Jr. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. VR on at first, nobody out. Liner in there for a base hit.
Batting third, no left fielder. Wow.
To the plate now, Juan Soto. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Yo is right there, 1 down. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. Digging in now, Nelson Cruz. The 2-1 home. High in the air down the right field line. Number 88 is there. Let's see if they test it. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And in steps Manny Machado. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Chen sets. Here's the 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Chang. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Yu Chang, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some 2-seam movement to it. 2 gone. In now, Lin will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Throw in time and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Fouled off. The 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
The center fielder, Victor.
At the plate, Victor Robles. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks. Ready now, Lynn, 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 3-2 pitch. Now this is swung on and hit down to Machado at third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Striding in, number 88, 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he chased it in the dirt. Makes the throw to first, 2 down. Set to get his evening at the plate started. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that's in there, base hit. Into the box, Chen. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Bottom of the third now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Jonathan Villar. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here's the pitch on 2-2.
Ball, no. Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 88 has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Ready for another chance? Fernando Tatis Jr. He reached on a single in his first try. High in the air out toward shallow right. Number 88 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Coming to the plate now, Juan Soto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nelson.
In now, Nelson Cruz. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. So far this season, Cruz hits a little over the 270 mark. Chen sets, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there to make. So stepping in, Lin 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. 1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target 1-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
The batter.
Stepping in, Chang. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any. Here's Manny Machado now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Machado on his way to second. And this throw gets away from him.
The batter. The first baseman. Ramirez.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez takes this the other way to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? So a runner at third here with 1 gone, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Now back, the designated hitter.
At the plate now, Marcell Ozuna. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Center fielder, number 16.
To the plate now, Victor Robles. Nipped the corner, 2-2.
2 strikes.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Second baseman.
So now to the plate, Jonathan Villar. Heading out towards shallow right. Number 88 is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Throw up the line, but the tag, and he is out at the plate. Great athleticism. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Yu Chang.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Lynn can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
The batter.
Runners on the move for second. Strike taken. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Into the box now, number 88. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Outside, 2-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, into the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Here now is Juan Soto. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Fielded cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. Chen sets. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Popped him up. Lynn has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, who a little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Popped up, and there's out number 1. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Chen. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Lynn. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Wang will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 71.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jose Ramirez. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch.
Ball.
Gary Sanchez waits on deck. He pulls this one into right, and a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Hitter. First down.
The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Victor Robles waits on deck. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Victor Robles digging in now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Victor.
Now the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Yol is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. 7th inning ready to roll, and standing in the rookie outfielder Yol.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. High in the air out to center field. Robles is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Striding in once again, Yu Chang. He singled his last time up. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
2-2 now with 2 away and the bases empty.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, Jonathan Villar. He was a double play victim last time around. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Now at the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The 2-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
Yeah, you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
In now, Nelson Cruz hit the other way out toward right field. Number 88 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Settling in now, Lynn. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Hector Neris is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Good battle. Count remains full. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in the long ball threat, Manny Machado. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Yoel, patrolling center, makes the play. 1 out. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 3-1 pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. Sung answers the call now, looking to get this one on to the 9th inning without any trouble. Standing in now, Marcell Ozuna. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. The tag gets 1. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line drive to center field. Yoel is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. All set to start the 9th in this one, and here comes the first baseman, who sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in, Chen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Dylan Betances takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. 3-1 to him now. Lined into left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. So now to the plate, Lynn. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. For the current campaign, Lynn in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. A man at third with one away. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Number 3.
Fouled off. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Number 43.
2-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Republicans jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Castillo earns his 6th winning decision in this one, as he struck out 13 in this one. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the visitors, 1 run, 4 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours.